Hello, everyone, and welcome here to Indianapolis for the running of the Crown Royal 400, the 34th race of the Energizer NROL Cup Series season. Here's the return trip to Indianapolis. We're getting really close to the end of the season, only 3 races away now. Got Indy, the next race, then Homestead. But yeah, our return to Indianapolis. Shorter than about 8 laps shorter than last time we went here. 32 laps this time. And yeah. Gino Ramos starts on the pole. He will be the highest starting chaser. He starts on the pole, looking to perhaps get a win and lock himself into the final 4. That would definitely be good for that 3 team. Last Powers Racing car in the chase. Still in the chase. Roger Ray starts outside pole. TJ Hanley, he's in 4th. And right at the top 5, John Gilbert Lyman was in 3rd. Your second highest chaser would be Caleb Campbell in 6th. But let's go over a couple things here. Your low starting chaser is Joshua Sim, who is on the cut right now. Your 4 drivers currently on the cut are Joshua Sim, Clinton Moore, Johnny Gardner, and Keith Scott. Your 4 drivers currently on the cut right now, but it's not by much. Keith Scott, who's the lowest of all of them, is only about 10 or 20 points back. So yeah, it's definitely still close for everybody in the chase. But yeah. We're going to get going here in Indianapolis. A bit cloudy this time around. We might see a bit faster speeds. Yeah. We'll see. Let's go down for the command. Missed it, but whatever. Pace car should start rolling off here. Yep. So Gino Ramos and Roger Ray are going to lead the green flag here for the Crown Royal 400 here at Indy. Definitely going to be an interesting race. The second race in the round of 8. As the championship battle really heating up. Everyone trying to fight their way into the final 4. Jake Hoover, currently your points leader. He's not locked in though. He's definitely not locked in. Pace car gonna go in. Here we go. And the green flag's out here in Indianapolis. We're racing. Flying into turn number 1. Up the speed here. Gino Ramos, Tyler Lyman trying to get underneath Gino Ramos. That's not what Ramos wants. Saw a wreck early on here on lap 2, I believe, so we gotta look out for that. Campbell gonna go for second on Lyman. He's second in points right now. See him slide in that corner. It's cloudy. We're gonna see some faster speeds, I believe. So, yeah. This might get even more dangerous. Here comes Campbell looking underneath Ramos for the lead. Ramos leads the first lap, which is 1 bonus point. 5 bonus points if you lead the most laps. That can help you out a lot. Through the corner, everyone makes it still. And Campbell looks for the lead. And Campbell gonna clear for the point. Jake Hoover coming in behind. Teammate with Caleb Campbell, team owner of Caleb Campbell Motorsports, of course. He owns that 41 car. Oh, trouble in the back. Oh no, it's Johnny Gardner, Joshua Sim, and more. And a pile up involves 2 of your chasers, maybe even more. I could have sworn I saw Keith Scott go around. I think Joshua Sim got a ton of damage in that. So Johnny Gardner. Actually, Sim didn't get the most of that. Gardner seems like he got a lot of that. That was the front stretch is really tight. I haven't seen a wreck on the front straight yet. The caution's out. Caleb Campbell leads us back, and that's the first caution of the day. And it involves two of your chasers. I believe Quentin Moore and Nick Smith were in that pile, but I don't think they got any damage. And oh geez. Oh geez. Oh geez. Don't stack up. Oh, now. Did he get damage? He might have. Roger Ray, outside pole sitter, he was involved in that. He must have been dropping. Mostly everyone stays out. A couple people come in, mostly damaged cars. Well, I don't know if that front end damage is significant to the 89 team. That's definitely not good. They stacked up there. Smith might also have back end damage. Let's take a look at what brought out the first caution here at Indy. Alright, so here's how it happens. 3 wide off the corner. Brad Stover made it 3 wide and Gardner. And Gardner gets loose off the corner. It looks like comes down to Stover, and that sends them around. And that just clogs the track because of how narrow this front straight is. And Ray comes back up the track, hits into a ton of people there, nowhere to go. Stover probably gets the worst of that. Take a look at that from a different camera angle. Really see all of it happening. Look at this. Just that is not a place where you want to go around. Let's go on board with a couple people. I believe everybody, almost everybody in that cut line right now, except Keek Scott, who was right in front of that, seems to be involved in that in some way. He's on board Roger Ray. I think that's right. Outside pole sitter. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was dropping pretty fast. I don't know if there's something wrong with the car. It's just I think he could hold on the outside. On board Nick Smith, he was behind all this. He is just above the cutoff. He was the chaser to get the least amount of damage in this. Definitely got rammed into the back of. I don't know. Still be okay. On board with Quentin Moore, who avoided it, but I think he ran into the back of somebody. I think he might have got front end damage from running into the back of somebody under caution. Let's go on board Derek Edison, who gets probably the worst of this. Nowhere to go. He lifts the 55 off the ground. Yeah, 55. Let's go on board with Brad Stover, 2-time winner this season, despite not being in the chase. His day's probably done. Couple more onboards. Let's go on board Joshua Sim in this. He gets some damage, but not as much as I thought he did. I thought he was the one going around, but instead it was passed over. Stack up. I'm not too sure. Let's go on board Gardner. 2 more on board. Johnny Gardner. Probably got the worst of this out of all the chasers. What Gardner wants. And last on board with Isaac Nichols, who actually, he might have got the worst of this. I don't know. Who knows? Look at this. He gets some pretty hard front end damage. I'd say that's the worst. I think Addison got the worst of that. Well, we'll be back with the restart. Major championship implication. Back with the restart. Welcome back. 3 cars out of the race because of that. Derek Edison, Nathan Stapleton, and Al Agassi all out. No chasers out yet, but we'll take a look back here. Brett Stoker coming off pit road with a ton of back end damage. Gardner, looks like they repaired that car decently. Same with Joshua Sim and Nick Smith. But I'm not too sure about Quentin Moore. It looks like he has some front end damage, but nobody came down pit road that time around, which I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't. Some people did, but those were the damaged cars. Anyway, we're getting ready for the restart once again here at Indy. Yeah, the pace car getting ready to go in. Like this camera angle. Pace car in to pit road. And here we go. Green flag in the air. We're back racing here at Indy. And Luke Randy making an early move on his teammate Junior Ramos. Trying to get around him. Definitely interesting. Luke Randy no longer in the chase, but Ramos is their teammates. I don't know about that, but whatever. Looking back here, Garner, Sim don't seem to be necessarily off pace. Neither does Quentin Moore. He might be able to hang on. Might be. Whoa, John Gilbert, you saw him slide up the track right there. Luke Randy getting pushed by his teammate to the point. Luke Randy, the winner last time here at Indy. He got a huge lead off that corner. He'll lead that lap. That 48 team just going for wins, looking for win number 6 this season. They do have the most wins currently with 5. Could go for 6. He's got a huge lead over his teammate, Jay Jefferson, right now. Jefferson also not in the chase with teammates. John Gilbert, you might be looking underneath that 43 car pretty soon. If we can get a run. And Montoya, he's up there. Montoya got eliminated earlier, a lot earlier in the first round of the chase. Yeah, that team just come for wins. They got their only win at M&M Super Speedway, which we were originally going to go to, except they decided that I didn't want 2 horrible races in a row. So, okay. Indy last time was pretty good. This is slightly shorter. I'm not too sure when halfway is, but we're getting 10 laps in pretty soon. Sim, looks like they repaired that damage pretty good on the 18 car. They might still be able to be contender. Keith Scott's dropping a bit. Jefferson's caught up to the back of his teammate, Luke Raney. 48, 43. Looking, waiting for the right moment to make a move. Probably old John Gilbert tries to hold on behind him. little farther back here. Joshua Sim making moves. He's going to get around Keith Scott. Don't count that 18 out. He might have got some damage in that wreck, but definitely not enough damage to slow him down. And all for the lead, Jake Jefferson. You know, considering how long the Indy race was last time, this probably seems pretty short for some of these guys. I have a feeling this race is going to be pretty short, to be honest, considering how Indy is. I'm gonna have to pause the recording again. Back for the lead, Luke Rainey. This field is spreading out quite a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause. In a second. Still got a battle for the lead going on between Jefferson and Rainey. I'm gonna have to pause though, so I'll be right back. It'll only be a second for you, but probably a little bit for me. See you in a second. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Anyway, Jay Jefferson, he's been looking for another win since Atlanta, which was earlier in the season. Yeah, he's been looking for win number 2 for a while now. Unfortunately, he couldn't get it last round because he got eliminated. But yeah, as the field is pretty spread out, John Gilbert has caught up to these guys. Gilbert, not in the chase. He barely missed it, actually, and does not have a win. But with Rainey, he's trying to look underneath Jefferson. Jefferson blocks. The field is single filing, is stringing out here. Seems string out a bit. So yeah, we might have a pretty long green flag run. Also, not too sure when they're gonna have to pit. I feel like it's gonna be near the end of the race that they're gonna have to pit. I feel like it might only be one stop. Well, Luke Rainey tries to going back for the lead. Will get it. Wow, Jefferson had to let off a lot right there. He's gonna get passed by Gilbert as well. And Caleb Campo. It's gonna allow Campo to catch up to these guys as well. Campo currently the highest chaser too, since neither of these three are in the chase. The second highest would be Junior Ramos all the way back here in 10th. Luke Rainey has a pretty decent lead now. Jefferson looking back, trying to go back for a second, couldn't get the nose under there. Well, Campbell's going to look for third. Also couldn't get the nose under there. Got 2 Fords, 2 Chevys up here. Adam Lewis trying to catch on while this pack starts the form. You might see the pack reform pretty soon. Probably not too soon. But we might see it happen. Well, Jay Jefferson going to go back for a second. We're going to have pit stops. We're going to have pit stops. Hope everybody can get here cleanly. We're going to see anybody stay out. Jonathan Rain, it's Joey Hightower, Virgil Auburn Alonzo, and Kevin Sheener, Clinton Moore, a chaser. I believe that Dave Barretto, the last person to stay out. And Brad Stover. Eli Bright was in a lap earlier. He has a lot of damage. Almost the entire field comes down. Luke Rainey leads them in. let's see what the strategy is. I feel like this might be the only pit stop we have, since we are approaching 10 to go. We are approaching 10 to go. It looks like it was 4 tires. Looks like it's 4 tires for everybody. But this might bunch the field back up, because these guys have kind of filed in right behind them. Well, these guys are going to come in now. I don't know if they can gain any positions, though. Luke Rainey let us off. He let us in. He's going to lead us off. It looks like Lewis, these guys, they might be in contention. They can get together, draft up. There's Stover. Stover's going to stay out for another lap. Meanwhile, there's a pretty decent lead right now. Jonathan Rains was the first person in this group to come down. Let's see where he files in. Not too sure what the right strategy is. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. Luke Rainey going to fly right on by that 77. Let's see if he can even gain any positions. Can't merge yet. Yeah, it looks like he's just going to file in wherever he was before. Okay, Luke Rainey has a really big lead right now. And he should shuffle out to be the leader. I think Brad Stover still hasn't come down pit road yet. Whoa, those guys are slow. Wow. Yeah, there's Stover. He will maintain decent speed. He's going to come down now. I believe Roger Ray, who was in second, came down a lap earlier. Now let's take a look, see if he plays any strategy. We got a couple people a lap down because of this. None of them chasers. Take a look if Stover can make up any ground. I saw he was up to speed. I don't know. It's 4 tires. Everyone took 4 tires. And there's Rainey. Yep, Rainey's gonna pass him before he even gets off pit road. But Ray's, he's gonna come off. He already passed Ray. Okay. Oh, it's all Luke Rainey up in front, looking for win number 6. Looking to go back to back at Indy. Sean Gilbert trails behind. I believe Gilbert did pretty good last time, went to Indy as well. Well, these Campbells kind of lost these guys. 2 laps away from 10 to go, as I realize how short this race is. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's one of the shorter races this season. I feel like these guys should be able to catch Rainey. I think it might be a 3-car battle for the win, unless these guys can catch up 10 laps, and we have Adam Lewis, Alexander Rowe, Campbell might be back in the mix. Where's Jake Hoover at? He finished runner-up last time. He's back here. I don't think he's going to be able to battle up Rainey for the win again. These guys bump drafting each other. Jefferson's going to try to get in front of Gilbert, though. Josh Sim currently has fast lap time. Looking at this, Jay Jefferson is faster than Gilbert and Rainey. Looking at that, Gilbert's also faster than Rainey. They're definitely going to catch up to him. Next time by will be 10 laps to go here in Indianapolis. Drafting, they're definitely going to catch him. It might take them more time. It might take them more time though if they're going to battle like that. Jefferson's not been able to clear Gilbert. Yeah, he might be able to do it this time. He will. We've had a really long green flag run. These they should be able to make it to the end, too. I believe everyone. I think it might be cutting a little close, but I think everyone should be good on fuel. Like just good enough on fuel. Everybody should. Red's over prepared for a fuel mileage finish. I don't know though. Might not happen. So we do have 10 to go here. It's Rainey up front. Your highest chaser is Caleb Campbell. And your second highest, Jake Hoover, back here. I don't know if we're going to have a chaser winning today, because all three of these guys not chasers, and I feel like it might just be a battle between these three coming to the checkers. They're approaching slower car, Roger Ray. Outside pulser got quite a bit of damage in that wreck. So yeah, he's probably slow. Definitely. Just under 200, that's definitely pretty slow. Jefferson, he's almost to the back bumper of his teammate. Almost. Jefferson looking for win number 2. Gilbert looking for his first win. Rainey looking for his 6th win of the season. I'm pretty sure he's guaranteed to be the winningest driver this season. And it's just going to solidify that more if he wins a 6th. But he has not won the chase yet. It was all in the regular season. But he's looking like he might be able to do it here. Only this was the round of 12, because then he would be able to, move on. They're going to catch Ray here. Gilbert's going to try to use that as an advantage. Gilbert going to look underneath Jefferson. He's not going to be able to get underneath Rainey, though. Here comes Campbell. Campbell might actually be in the mix. Getting really tight right here. Jefferson going to go low. Going to get around is Gilbert. He's off the second now. Campbell, he's in the mix. So is Rowe. Alexander Rowe. Yeah, I think it might be between these 5. So yeah, we're really getting close to the end here. It is go time. And it's been all Luke Rainey right now. For almost the entire race. So yeah, we've had a really long green flag run. I believe if the caution were to come out now, the race would end. But we're mostly single power. Here comes John Gilbert for the lead. Can't get there quite yet. I think he's gonna need some drafting help. Campbell trying to get around Jefferson back there. I believe Campbell would become the points leader if he were to finish where he is right now. Yep, if precaution were to come out now, the race would end. These guys are catching, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Well, Jefferson's catching up to the back of Gilbert. I don't know, I think it might be between, I don't know if anyone can get around Rainey right now. He's probably got the strongest car here, despite not having the fastest lap. Fast lap though, Caleb Campbell, he's the second fastest. He has the second fastest lap. That 46 might be on the lookout for. Jefferson gonna dive low underneath Gilbert, trying to get that position. Jefferson really trying hard, trying to get that second win. It's just not been able to happen. Gonna happen today. They're all right next to each other, and it's Rainey up front. Jefferson gonna go for second. And he will be going for second at the checkers. While he gets pushed by his teammate Alexander Rowe. It might be Powers Racing 1, 2, 3 here pretty soon. Can Rowe try to steal this from everybody? He's gonna make it 3 wide down the backstretch, backs out of that pretty quickly. He's Rainey has a huge lead, but he's gonna hit these 2 lap cars right here. He might get boxed in. He's gonna get put to the outside by him. Rainey has to let off a ton. Rowe going for second. Can't get there yet. He's still going for second. Rowe really trying to get there. While Rainey still tries to pass on the outside, he gets past the 38. This is getting really interesting here. Can Rainey hang on and go back-to-back at Indy? Will his teammate Rowe spoil the party? Monaco has caught back up, but I don't know if he can shuffle out fast enough. That might be it for Jefferson, though. I don't know. 3 laps to go here at Indianapolis, and it's Rowe and Rainey, teammates. Both not in the chase, but Still, I think it's gonna be between these two, unless they hit another lap car, which I don't think will happen. Here comes Rowe for the lead. For the lead. Can he do it? Nope. Can't do it yet. He might have to have some drafting help, which he might not be able to get. It's coming down. Might come down to the final corner on the final lap. I don't know. He's right on the bumper of Rainey right now. I feel like turn 1 is the place you want to do it. He's gonna try it. Rowe looking underneath Rainey. He's got the run. Rainey, he's got Rowe to the point. Alexander Rowe. Whoa, Rainey got really tight there. He almost wrecked Gilbert. There, he's still gonna hold on to second with 2 laps to go, and it's Rowe with the lead now. Battle between teammates. Caleb Campo trying to make a late charge. He almost got into Gilbert. Coming to the end. I think it's gonna be Rowe or Rainey. Like I said, turn 1 is probably one of the best places to try to pass. I don't know if it's gonna be enough for Rainey though. White flag is out. Can Rainey do anything? He's got a pretty good run to into turn number 1. Can Rainey come back? Take it away from his teammate. Here he comes inside. Here he comes to the inside. Can't get there. Campo gonna go for second. That might be it for Rainey. Rainey's still gonna be able to hold position. Campo trying to get every position he can. Meanwhile, Alexander Rowe, I think it might be his day finally to get another win. In fact, I think this might tie Luke Rainey. Alexander Rowe is gonna win at Indianapolis. Able to hold off his teammate. Rowe gets a victory, his first win in the chase. Unfortunately, like I said, he was eliminated last round. And it took quite a while to get that win number. I believe that might be win number 5 for Alexander Rowe, which would tie Luke Rainey. I'm not 100% sure on that though, but Rowe is going to win for Powers Racing. Rainey gets a close second. Car length behind. Campbell gets third. He's probably going to be the new points leader. Alex Stewart, he got 8th somehow. Jake Hoover, 10th. Look farther back here. Take a look a little farther back here. Lowest chaser, Nick Smith. Josh Sim, 19th. I'm not too sure. But yeah, Alexander Rowe wins at Indianapolis. Be back with the finishing results. So, here are your finishing results from Indianapolis. Rowe only led 2 laps, but he will get the win. Luke Rainey gets second. Caleb Campbell third, your highest finishing chaser. Monaco 4th. John Gilbert 5th. I think you can hear my fan starting in the background. It's hot in here. Jay Jefferson 6th. Adam Lewis 7th. Alex Stewart got 8th. Matt Montoya 9th. And Jake Hoover rounded out the top 10. Take a look at some other chasers here. Jake Hoover. Gino Ramos. These Geeks got 2. Back here, Joshua Sim. I think he got a couple. Put more. Johnny Gardner. Nick Smith. I think Nick Smith's gonna drop below the cut with that, and I feel like Keith Scott might jump into the good zone. Or Joshua Sim. I don't know. Well, yeah, that's your finishing results here from it's Crown Royal 400 Indianapolis. I'll be back with points. Okay, so here are points after 34 of 36 races going into the final race of the round of 8. Final race before the Homestead race, the penultimate race. I don't remember the term for it, but yeah. Look at this. We got 2 ties right here, and the entire cut is only separated by about like only about, I don't know, not by much. Hold on. By like 6 points. Yeah. This entire area right here is all separated by 6 points. It's all for this final spot here, and these guys, they've got like a 20-point lead. Campbell, Hoover, Ramos, they might all be locks for the championship unless anybody down here gets a win. But yeah, this a huge battle going on right here, and this is coming into the last. This is coming into the last race of the last round of the round of 8. So it's all super close between these guys. Everyone on the cut is only separated by like 2 points, and then outside the cut, it's only 6 for the bottom couple people, and it's only 4 for Keith Scott. But your current 4 right now, if we were going into Homestead next week, which we aren't, it would be Joshua Sims, Junior Ramos, Jake Hoover, and Caleb Campbell. I feel like these 3 might be. I feel like Campbell might be a lock for the championship. Maybe. Like I said, unless any of these guys got a win down here, maybe not. I don't know. Campbell might be lock. Well, not locked for the championship, but he might be a lock for Homestead. I don't know if I can say the same about Junior Ramos and Jake Hoover, though. They are. It's not possible to lose that many points. Definitely not possible. It's by about 20 points. Still quite a lot, so they're looking pretty good going into Homestead. But still, don't count anybody out down here. But yeah, it's mostly a battle for that final spot. Only separated by 6 points. We're gonna, well, yeah. Yeah, I'll see you next time for the 35th race in the Energizer NROL Cup Series season to see who will make it into Homestead. It's at Talladega. Yep. As if, these guys being only separated by 6 points wasn't crazy enough. We're going to Talladega next. It takes a lot of skill to drive there. You gotta be in the right place at the right time. You don't wanna hit somebody in the wrong way. Don't wanna cause a huge wreck. And we might see some major championship implications. But yeah. See you next time for the Skittles 500 at Talladega. 35th race, the final race before Homestead, and I'll see you then.